Welcome to my channel Unfiltered Korea with Tejas. In this channel, I'm going to talk about my journey to the Korea, the research student life in a Korea, how I came to Korea. Hi everyone, my name is Tejas and I'm 2025 GKS Scholar from Embassy Track and I'm currently studying in Gyeongbok National University and I'm going to help you decide which track is good for you. It's like the Embassy Track or the University Track. And you have a date for the Embassy Track, you have a date until 25th of the February. So you still have a time. But still, like, if you have contacted your professor, if you have like good well published research papers, you've done some extracurricular activities, and sometimes it depends on your SOP as well, like how well you've written the SOP. But mostly they look for the GPA as well, so you have to think before applying. It's a high risk. Like my university already mentioned about, if you get the recommendation letter from your professor this year, you have more chances of getting selected. It's contacting your professor. Have like just mail the professor from the different universities. Don't just focus on some few universities. Try to contact professors from different universities. I don't want to influence you wrongly. I will definitely give a straightforward answers to every questions. I was once looking for the answer how to get selected, but I would say, instead of looking for this answer, just try focusing on your application. Make your application strong, make the application looks very strong. That's wherever you apply, which university you apply, you have chance to get selected. And in GKS there is a lot of competition. People around the world comes apply for the scholarship. GKS Scholar, it's kind of a responsibility to represent your country. You have to be that much, you should have that much potential to show other people, or these people of this country, are you a GK scholar, not just a GK scholar. You're coming from as like Indian, or maybe from any country. You should be like proud of your country, proud of your culture, show your culture, represent your country. Don't want to just waste your time. Just understand this and try to focus on your application. Say, read the guidelines properly, don't make any mistakes. Please read the guidelines. I got so many DMs about the GPA conversion and what percentage you can apply for the embassy track and the university track. For the embassy track, I can say, if you don't have more than 80%, please refrain applying in the embassy track. You can try for the university track. If you have the 10 pointer scale or the different scale, just go to the Scholaro, select your university if it's available, or the university, just like the university that has the same credit system as yours, and just convert your CGPA. And the main thing is not accepted as that. You need to get a stamp from the university. So make sure about that. First, convert your CGPA, then go to your university, talk to them that I converted this from the Scholaro, so they can verify it. And you need to get a stamp from your HOD or the principal, or if you get a stamp from the both of them, that's really good. So that's the most important thing, and that's working. I did the same thing. I had the 10 pointer scale. I had the grades on 10 pointer scale, so I converted from the Scholaro, and I used the Scholaro, but I just copied all the marks and made my own transcript in the Word file. Then I went to university. I show that transcript to my HOD, then my principal. You need to attach a letterhead to the conversion. There you have to mention about this marks are converted in official way. Like, you have to get letterhead from your university that you verified these marks, a letterhead, and on that letterhead you should get a stamp from the HOD of your department and the principal. If you do this, it's really good. It is accepted as it's given in the guidelines. Is not, and I'm not talking about anything outside the guidelines. I did the same thing. I'm sharing you everything whatever I did. I'm telling you again, if you have less pointer, you can try applying in the first round, like, it's try your luck. But I would say, if you have less pointer or less percentage as the requirement, like the 80%, please refrain from the embassy track. University track is really open for you. University track has more opportunities, and if you contacted your professor, you don't need to worry about any pointing these pointers or anything. You just need to look for, is it good for qualification or not. So everything comes around talking about a professor, like have you contacted your professor or not, have you talked about your SOP, is he able to accept you. Focus on few universities. When you get acceptance or any reply from the universities, that's a big win before getting even starting the applications. If you get the acceptance, if you really want to win the scholarship, guys, be real, be mature, don't live in delusions. Focus on the universities. All the universities in Korea are really good. Education in Korea is really good. Don't lose your chance while just applying for the big universities, big private universities. So let's talk about the documents. Letter of recommendation, you have to open it and scan it and upload it to the system. And once you get selected, then you have to do the same process as the last time. There are some doubts about recommendation letter as well. There is recommendation letter in the form, right? So we have to use that recommendation letter, fill your professor information in that page, and you can also add the professor recommendation letter in their format. NID clearly said you can add your professor format to the recommendation letter. So whatever the recommendation letter professor gives, you need to attach to the recommendation letter in the form 5, we say. And on the form 5, you have to write everything about the professor details, and you need to get signed from your professor on the both pages. Like the one page is from like form 5, and the recommendation letter which is going to be attached to that form. So both the pages should have sign or the stamp of the professor, and both those things should be inside the envelope, and on the back flip of the envelope it should be signed by the professor. You can take three signs or their professor stamp or the signature while sending your documents to the embassy. So let's talk about the personal documents. So in the personal document, first thing is the applications, proof of citizenship. That's your birth certificate, because on the birth certificate, in birth certificate we have mention of your parents' name, both mother and father. So that's your family relation documents. And along with that, you have to give your parents proof of nationality. That will be your voter ID, your parents' voter IDs. If your parents, if like the father or mother is deceased, you can submit their death certificate. So next document is your degree. So if you don't have the original degree certificate, you can submit your expected graduation. If you're applying for PhD, you need to submit your bachelor's and the master's degree certificate. If you don't have the original degree certificate, you can submit the expected graduation certificate. So this is it for this video. I hope I clear your all doubts, and I hope this information helps you for the GKS application process. And if you have any doubt, you can reach me on the Instagram, and stay tuned to watch a real Korea.